Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about confidence. So, confidence is a very complicated topic, very multifaceted topic. So, let's just got a slope, get a sip of that before we get into it. So, confidence. Let's look at confidence as a general thing, confidence that you have as a person. Okay, so firstly, I want to say that confidence cannot come from anything but experience. Okay. But the kind of confidence that you want can be aspired for. So let's say you want the kind of confidence that your favorite superhero has or your favorite businessman has. And as a man, these are very normal desires, normal aspirations. So you have certain people that you look up to and you aspire to have a similar presence, a similar manner in many ways. So essentially, let's say you look up to like an MMA fighter and you want to, have the same confidence that a fighter has, that a warrior has. But how can you have that kind of confidence if you don't practice martial arts? You will not. You will not have the same confidence that a fighter does if you do not actually practice what he's practicing. You will not have the same sense of ease as a meditator or a yogi has if you don't meditate and if you don't do your spiritual practices. But that's another story. So essentially, what I'm saying to you is that confidence, it's not something that you can imitate. Confidence comes from putting yourself out there and actually doing the things that you want to do, even when people tell you that you can't do them or when people doubt you. You actually go and do the thing. And that gives you a certain presence because after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years of actually doing the things that you know that you should be doing, like grooming yourself, training, martial arts, you know, getting a better sense of style, doing your daily meditation, 10 minutes a day, that's the motto. When you do these things, over time you begin to realize that you are part of a very small percentage of people. Most people around you actually move according to their impulses. They just do what they feel like doing or what they are culturally, morally obligated to do. But you want something else. You want to be set apart from other people. And this is not just an egotistical instinct to want to be set apart from other people, but to be set apart from other people means that people will look at you. Why will they look at you? Why do you want them to look at you? If it's for attention, that's fine. I mean, as a man, you would want female attention, you would want sport attention, academic attention, from or as a person, not just a man, and that's okay. I mean, if you have a certain level of confidence, you can garner attention easily. But what you do with this attention is very important because when there are eyes on you, your reputation is about to be made or broken. You know that saying like make or break something. When you garner a certain amount of confidence, people will look at you and you can say bad thing, one thing out of place, or you do one thing wrong, and your reputation is gone. I knew a guy who he ruined his whole reputation. He was a confident person. People liked his energy, and he messed with the wrong girl. and she accused him of many things, and his whole reputation was gone. And I know him, but who's to say whether he did it or not? I don't speak to him anymore. But yeah, now nobody hears from him. And that's because he used his confidence for the wrong reason. And he didn't take responsibility for, you know, the amount of viewership that he had. Because when people's eyes are on you, essentially they're giving you a certain amount of energy. And if your heart is not in the right place, if your mind and body are not in the right place, you're going to abuse that. Like these crypto scams online that like Logan Paul did. I think it was called Zoo, like Zoo NFTs. And people from FaZe also ran a crypto scam. And that's because they were using their position to, they were abusing their position essentially. And the right kind of confidence can actually make you a leader, a forerunner, a deva, an authority on a specific subject. The word deva does not mean deity, it means an authority on a subject. And if people look up to you, I mean, you can be very successful and you can benefit a lot of people. This is ultimately where we want to be. Imagine someone smiling, imagine someone enriched because of something you did or because of being inspired by you. They were able to move forward after something happened to them, or they were able to build themselves up because you put yourself out there early on. Now, my last, or maybe my last advice, we'll see how long this goes, but you need to put yourself out there. Have the thing that you want to do, the kind of person that you want to be. Really feel it in your soul. What do you desire right now? Who do you desire to be? And what kind of life do you want to have? This is very important. And do the things that you need to do. If you don't have enough money to buy a gym membership, go outside. Do every variation of push-ups. If you're fat, go for a walk, steady state cardio. Go look up steady state cardio. If you're skinny, eat as much as you can. Look at BMR, basal metabolic rate. That's how many calories you should eat in one day. That's your basal metabolic rate. And eat 1,000 calories over that, 500, 700 calories over that, and you will grow. It has nothing to do with your metabolism. Well, it does, but not as much as you think. Unless you have underlying issues, but don't let that be an excuse. So go and do the things that you need to do. Actually, in fact, write them down and every single day build a routine around them. If you have a job, make time for the things that you need to do. I used to work 12-hour days teaching online, and I still got my workout in. I still got my diet in. Even if I had to ask my brother to cook for me, or if I had to wake up very early just to cook my food for the day, I would do it. And this is something that you should do. And very important once you get on this journey of doing the things that you know you should be doing. Remember, there will come a time where you begin to burn out and you actually, right now, remember what I'm saying. Prioritize rest as well. Work really hard, but make sure that you sleep well at night. Create a certain ambience in your room. Things that are constantly bothering you, like relationships, certain friends, cut them off. Ruthlessly cut them off. Because you're not going to sleep well. You're not going to enjoy the food that you eat if you're constantly worrying about things. So, yeah, that's about it, guys. Do what you need to do. Know where you want to be, or at least what kind of person you want to be and write some things down and start doing them. Build a routine out of them. Wake up 6 a.m., 5 a.m., script a YouTube video like me. Film a YouTube video later on in the day. Make sure you get your food in at the same time every day. Build a little routine, and eventually you'll get there. But guys, I will see you soon. This is the end of the video. If you want to buy my ebook on how to get shredded, how to start meditating, how to master the body, the mind, and the spirit to become a person who can do absolutely anything in this world, top link in the description, and it'll also help support me. So yeah, guys, I will see you soon, and ciao.